it, a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And already we've got loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. Neither offense has even taken the field yet. And already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, Kate. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
First play is to the air. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Rudolph. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Quick throw left side, complete. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans put up points to begin the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And his first pass falls incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
He's going to throw again on second down. Connects on the crosser. Has some daylight through the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Working quickly here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45.
starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Rudolph from the gun. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He rolls to his right. He stays up. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt. Dragon 60. Ready.
On play action, Rudolph. Completed to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go!
They'll run here on 1st down. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Rudolph from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on 3rd, Rudolph. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. Along the right sideline, there's space at the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Trying the right side. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to the well again. He stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Houston. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. 19 target. Ready.
Give now to the running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
At the 36-yard line.
70.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking in the air here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Space on the right. He's got room. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their early lead to 13.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
2. Lightning 18. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Again to throw on second. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And motion him out of the backfield left. Here's the give on 3rd and short. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. So on 4th down, out comes the son of a punter, Brad Robbins, to boot this away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make one-score game in the first half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Connecting on a slant. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Working from the gun, Rudolph. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running back sent in motion left. To throw here on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And here will be a 1st down, Texans. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Rudolph. Brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
You go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Texans go up by 12.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Texans bump the lead up to 13 points. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. Texans closing in, and they get to it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Come on.
Throwing on seconds. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. Into the red zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the play action, here's Rudolph. Catch made over the middle. Down the left sideline he goes. He could do it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They're going play action. He's going to push one deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-score game before halftime. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready? 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
On 1st down, here's Rudolph. He's going deep. On it, and nearly picked That's it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Cowboy 80.
Dumped off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jags expecting pass, going dime on this third down. They bring Collins in motion right. They'll air it out on third. This connects with Higgins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Texans first down.
Rudolph from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Rudolph from the pistol. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. The Texans set to punt. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now throw to start the drive. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's brought down after a short game. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready? Set Cowboy 80. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. He finds Pickens left side. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hot, liking, 18. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Liking, 18. Cowboy 80.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 12.
Touchdown,
Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff.
Okay, ready?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Toss to the right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Right out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Quick pass right side, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking from the gun. Rudolph. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 12. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
Brings up third and 1.
60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing second and 23.
19 line, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Hurry, hurry.
Offensive line fast.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Second and 15 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60, trap 19, trap. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it at the 6. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's third and short.
That leads to third down.
Rolling from the gun here. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. Oh, he put him in a spin cycle. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. Get Cougar 19.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hold it ready.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
19 Lions. Ready, right?
Dropping back to throw. All the left side. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Dive play straight ahead. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back now. Pressure coming. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
The Jaguars take their first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short throw's dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Ready. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air they go on second down. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get it. 18 caught.
Throwing from the gun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And their fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. 60, Viking, 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Here he goes, third and long. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Takes it in at the 21. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Let's go now. 19, Cougar 19.
Handoff now from the gun. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the set.
Second down now. They need 7. Rudolph from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be third down. Looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. We've set it down from 37. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
He's going to throw it. Looking right, and he finds it. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Hold it ready.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready.
Back to throw it. On target to Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ready? Get it. 70, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Let's go.
Setting him on the dive. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
At the 48-yard line.
He'll throw it. Finds him on the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans up by 6.
Go! Cougar 19.
They'll run here on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third
Here we
and
go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Setting up to pass. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Okay, ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Here he is to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Here we go. Start.
Desperation time here. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted by the Texans. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Ready up.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Ready. Yeah.
Right up the gut. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 18, pioneer. Ready, ready.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 6. 6, ready.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get up. 19 tight. 19, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kamario Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, come on.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Line up the design keeper. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later